Whoa!
Break out the new toys!
The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
New toys! Oh yeah! Woohoo!
The web wings? They're flying!
But we're not out of this yet! Marco's at Pier 4 Beach!
What happens if he gets all that sand?
Think he just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles!
Yeah, I see him all right.
Oh!
Miles? Miles!
Whoa! No!
What did I just get myself into?
An actual sandstorm? Alright! Let's do this! Gotta give that more of an impact. There we go. Alright. I'm not disappointed with, and I can honestly say with utmost confidence, I'm not disappointed with the PlayStation Plus Essential. That's coming up in October 1st. Alright, let's begin this. And I'm on a timer, so I might as well get straight to the point. These are the PlayStation Plus Essential games coming on October 1st. And why I say that with optimism? Because we actually have some solid games coming. And that's a good thing. After the PlayStation Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro, and all of that, yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, Sony is learning in terms of the PlayStation Plus Essential, even though they're kind of making us try to spend $700 on their new games. They at least have a solid lineup in terms of the PlayStation Plus Essential, so I'm not disappointed. And that's a first. It's been a long freaking while. It's been a long while, and I'm not even heard about it. I'm not. And that's a good thing. I'm shocked myself. It's great to be positive. Yay! Good. Good. After the state of play, yeah, I needed some good news. And I got some good news during the state of play. Shocked? I'm shocked. Alright. Well, let's get started. Alright. And I'll try to make this fast. Well, 2 minutes. So, WWE 2K24. Because, gosh, there's so many of them at this point. So, a celebration of 40 years of WrestleMania, featuring iconic superstars past and present. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Well, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Well, I guess it's Dwayne Johnson now. And, you know John Cena's main thing. Well, I guess he's Peacemaker now, so that's a thing. Playable across a vast array of game modes. Join the biggest superstars. Well, now they're kind of like part of Marvel, DC, or freaking The Rock, who's now Dwayne Johnson. We know him as that now. So I guess they're not superstars. They're now movie stars. And sports entertainment as WWE 2K24 presents a retelling of WrestleMania's greatest moments for the last 40 years. I mean, there's... Just leave it. I can't say wrestling is fake. Sorry. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway. Take part in some of the wrestling's most unforgettable and career-defining matches. Choosing from the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who can't act for shit, but we don't mind. Undertaker and Andre the Giant, alongside current contenders, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, John Cena. How much did they pay him? Rhea Ripley and Roman Reigns. Is he still relevant? I remember Roman Reigns, but is he still relevant? Yeah, in terms of actually a game being free for life, yeah, WWE 2K24 is pretty fresh, and it's still fresh in people's minds, and it's a wrestling game that wasn't received, like, horribly, so, okay, I'm all for it. It's been a while since I had a wrestling game, a legit wrestling game. Let's move on to the next clip. Okay. Alright, Sony, PlayStation. I'm impressed. You call me impressed. Good job. Alright, thank you, Sony, PlayStation. This is one of the good ones. And also consider that most of the comments for the PlayStation Plus intro was saying, thank you, Sony. Yeah, Sony, this one was a tough, how do I say it? This is a win. This is a W. Dead Space PS5. Loved saying that. Love that it's coming to PlayStation Plus Essential. So that kind of makes my EA Play obsolete, besides It Takes Two. Me and my wife love that game, and we love playing that, so that's more reason to stay away with it. But now that Dead Space is coming to PlayStation Plus Essential, freaking love it. The sci-fi survival horror classic returns, rebuilt to offer a deeper and more immersive experience. Isaac Clarke is an everyman engineer on a mission to repair a vast planet cracker-class ship, the USG Ishimura. Only discovers something has gone horribly wrong. Well, we can't hear you scream we can't hear you, Isaac Clarke, screaming in space. Yeah, I had to say it like that. I freaking love it. I freaking love that we... Kind of like what my friend was saying, that this is welcome news. It is welcoming news. I very much appreciate... I love Dead Space. Not in that way. But no, Dead Space is one of my... kind of my first foray into horror in general. It was my first horror game, in a sense. So the fact that it's coming free, and I don't have to stick with EA Play besides It Takes Two, I'm all for it. This is a win. This is a win for PlayStation fans. Thank you, Sony. This is one of them. What? This is the big ones. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next clip. I'm kind of happy, dude. This fucked up game, and yes, I don't say that lightly. This fucked up game. Okay, so let's get started. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus coming on PS4, PS5. Well, you're probably wondering why I have this game, because I own this game. So since I own this game, this has no effect on me in general. Well, anyway, I'll read what it's about. Enter the psychological horror experience of Doki Doki Literature Club, filled with all these girls, high school girls that fill every enemy archetype that you know. You play as the main character who reluctantly joins the literature club in search of a romantic interest and teenage hormones. With every poem you write and every choice you make, you'll charm your crush and begin to unfold the horrors of school romance. And glitches and fucked up psychological horror indeed. Anyway, yeah, I would highly recommend Doki Doki Literature Club. If you're a visual novel enthusiast, I highly recommend this one. I cannot stress how much this game... I like this game. This game is one of those kind of like unique gems that people need to check out. But sadly, not a lot of people are gonna check it out. But yeah, I would actually highly recommend. And I would say do a blind playthrough and go in blind for this type of game. It's gonna mess... I wouldn't say it's gonna mess you up, but it gets dark. But it earns it too. That's all I gotta say. Alright, let's end the timer, and that's it. So, what would I give the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium this time? 9 out of 10, and that's a rarity. It's been a while since May of 2024, but it's been a while since I had a W in terms of PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. Alright, I'm gonna make this short because let's just make this like 3 minutes at best. It's an accomplishment. You know what the biggest win is? We got Dead Space. If PlayStation keeps that consistency for the rest of the year until 2025, we're all good. I'm completely fine with that. I mean, come on, PlayStation, Sony, for the PlayStation Plus Essential, your money, where our money value and where it seemed like it was worth keeping this subscription was May of 2024. We had Tunic, Ghost Runner 2, Destiny Lightfall, if I remember right, and also a sports game. But you know what? 3 games that were worth it, and then you gave us kind of 3 games that were worth it too. A good, and actually good WW game. This fucked up, no, I'm gonna say it, this fucked up psychological horror that is one of those one-hit wonders that nobody's gonna play, but I actually enjoyed it, and I played it on the PC, well, really Steam, so I know how solid this game is. Oh, man. And Dead Space. You can't go wrong. It's a 9 out of 10. In my book, yeah, I think this is a huge W. If November and onwards for the rest of the year, since we got, oh my gosh, a few months left of this year went fast, then yeah, if the same consistency can be done with PlayStation Plus Essential, kudos. I will give you that, Sony. It doesn't justify the $700 console. It certainly didn't justify more live service games like Concord and fair games. Oh gosh, that's still going to be a thing. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. But what is your favorite game that's coming to PlayStation Plus Essential? Well, you can definitely leave that like, comment, or subscribe. And the last video I'll do tonight is, of course, addressing the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. That one's going to be short, and of course, I'll kind of give my, I'll give my video on that too. So this one's pretty short. So, I'll see you on the next clip, as usual.